So here we're asked to simplify the following equation, and you can see that we've got a few different terms here, and one of them involves x. So what is meant by simplification here is just going to be to get a situation where we've got x on the left hand side and then numbers or fractions or whatever on the right hand side. And so that's going to be kind of what we're aiming for, is an equation that looks like this. And so our first step here, whenever you're dealing with an equation that has x on the bottom of a fraction, our first goal is going to be to get rid of it. And we can actually get rid of every number on the bottom here all at once if we figure out the highest common multiple of these numbers. And so we've got a 2x, a 4 and a 20. The good news is that 20 and 4 both have the same highest common multiple, which is going to be 20. So in other words, if we multiply across by 20, it's going to sort out these two fractions and get rid of the number on the bottom. And then we need to figure out how to get rid of the 2x as well. And 2 and 20 both have the highest common multiple being 20, so we just need to add an x in the end essentially. So it's not too kind of important as long as you get rid of all the numbers in the bottom, what you multiply across by. So you could multiply across by 20x, 40x, even a higher number of x, but multiplying across by 20x, or alternatively multiplying across by each number individually, will be a fine way to actually get rid of the fractions here. So as you can see now, we've got 20x introduced into all of the different terms here in this equation, and so our next step is going to be to start cancelling things out. So if we just simplify what we have here in the first fraction, we've got 20x times 4, which is going to give us 80x. And so we're going to have 80x divided by 2x here in a second. And so I'm just going to kind of simplify things first in one step. Straight away we can see 20x divided by 4 is going to give us 5x, because 4 into 20 goes 5 times. So we've got plus 5x, and then the right hand side we've got 13 times 20, which is going to give us 260x. So we've got 260x up on the top. Divided by 20 here in a second as well. And so now we've got a situation where we can just begin to divide what's on the top by what's on the bottom. So 80x divided by 2x is going to give us 40. So we've got 40 plus 5x, so our 5x is fine, it doesn't change. And that's going to be equal to 260 divided by 20 times x. So 260 over 20 is going to be 13. So we just have 13 times x. We could have actually just straight away cancelled out our 20 up here a few steps earlier as well, so this would have worked as well. But regardless, we've gotten to where we need it now. We've got just a simple equation involving numbers and also x. And so our next step is going to be to get x on one side. And you can see that we can do that by simply subtracting across by 5x. So we've got 5x on the left hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract that from 13x, and that's going to give us 8x. And you can see we've got a really nice equation now, which is just that 8x is equal to 40. So it's nice and simple. And our last step is going to be divide across by 8. And we get that x is equal to 40 divided by 8, which is going to be 5. And so our final answer here and our simplified equation is going to be x is equal to 5.